to my channel. Today's look is this fun, over-the-top, vampy Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. I definitely wanted to do something fun and glittery and pink and purple and the reddish tone. I wanted to add a lot of highlights. If you guys liked this video, I think this look came out really nice. If you guys want to know how to get this look, then please keep on watching. Alright, let's get started. So first we're going to start with our eyes. I'm going to go ahead and add some shadow shields and add them right underneath my eye. We're just going to place them right underneath our lower lash line. Up to the brow. Just like that. Same thing. Just like that. Hopefully it's nice and even. So first let's go ahead and prime our eyes. I'm going to be using MAC's Prolonged Wear Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. Now for this look, I'm going to be using Huda Beauty's Rose Gold Collection palette. I'm super excited to use it because I really haven't used it as much. So the first thing we're going to use, just to kind of set everything and just to kind of give us a nice base, is going to be Babe. And we're just going to tap it all over the lid. Alright, so for this look, we're going to go in with a lot of like pink, purples, you know, reds. So first, to create that nice crease, I'm going to go in with the shade Shy. Just going to create that transition shade back and forth. Now we're going to go in and we're going to kind of add a little bit of pink. We're gonna go in with Flamingo. And we're just gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna go along that crease and just kind of start building up that little transition shade. And you wanna focus that right on the outer corner, that product, and then you just wanna kind of swoop it all the way across. And you wanna kind of bring it down, kind of create that V shape. Again, focusing that on the outer corner. And then we're gonna grab a clean blending brush and we're just gonna blend those edges out. Now we're gonna darken up the crease a little bit more. We're gonna go in with Man Eater. So I'm gonna place the product in the outer corner, focusing that product out here and then dragging it down. And then bring it towards the middle of your lid and then keep going down here. And you can darken this as, you know, as dark as you want. I really want this to be a very over the top dramatic look, so I'm gonna make it darker. But again, you can go ahead and like add as much as you like. Alrighty, so now for the lid, I'm gonna go in with, these are the Stella Metallic Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. This is in the shade Violet Vixen. So these are what they look like. They're super duper cute. And I'll show you what they look like. They're like this. So I'm just gonna add a thin layer of this all over the lid. Whew. Oh, that's pretty. Then on top of this, I'm going to add Fling. There's a top layer. I'm just gonna use a flat brush. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna just darken up that outer crease one more time. I'm actually gonna go in with Bossy. I'm gonna go on the outer corner. I'm bossy. I'm gonna bring it into the inner corner just softly. Alright, so off camera I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes on mascara and add my falsies. I'll let you guys know which falsies I decide to wear and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I added mascara, I added lashes. These are Scott Farm lashes and number 43. Very nice dramatic lashes. Oh, actually I also filled in my brows. I used the Anastasia pomade dip brow in the shade Ebony. So again, let's go ahead and set the face. I'm going to spray my face with a little bit of Max Fix Plus. So let's go ahead and add, actually no, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and use Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and it's the best one around. I love it. This is what it is. I wear this every day, all the time. It's amazing and definitely brightens up your under eyes. So let's go ahead and add that, a thin layer. Like, seriously. Alright, let's go ahead and add some foundation. I always mix two foundations. The first one is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and I'm in the shade Light Medium Beige. And the second foundation that I always mix as well is the L'Oreal Infallible, and I'm in the shade 105. I'm gonna shake them really well. That way they're nice and blendable. And I always just use my hand. So I'm gonna, pour up both of these foundations on my hand and just go ahead and work from there. I usually don't like to add a lot because I usually conceal as well. So I use a little bit of both. Just gonna mix it just like that. I got all over the face. Alright, and then to blend this, I usually use a brush, but this time I'm going to use my beauty blender. And you want to blend your ear and then down the neck. So let's go ahead and conceal. So I'm going to use two different concealers, one to conceal and to just kind of give me a little bit more of a highlight. So to conceal, I'm going to be using Nora's Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm in the shade Honey. And to highlight, you're going to be using Urban Decay's Weightless Concealer, and I'm in the shade Fair. So first I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay. I'm going to use it under my under eye. And then with your concealer, if you feel like you messed up a little bit, you can go ahead and just, clean up this edge. Alright, let's go ahead and highlight with the Urban Decay. So I'm going to do a little bit on my forehead, like just as is, not a lot because it's really light for me. I'm going to bring it down the nose. And a little bit on the chin. And up here in the cupid's bow. Just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and set this and then actually contour. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. So with the flat foundation brush, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes. I'm going to go back with my beauty blender and make sure I have no creases. And then I'm going to add the powder there. Just tap and push in. I'm going to just tap and push in. Alright, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add it over here on the T-zone. So I'm highlighting those areas, and then I'm also because I'm very oily around those areas too, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm setting everything all together. Around the nose, here on the cheeks, right here on the chin, around the mouth. I'm going to contour with this LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I'm going to add just on the hollows of my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, and maybe I'm going to try to do it on my nose, and then a little bit just right here on the chin. Here, and then down here, and then the nose. So let's blend this all out with our beauty blender. And then for my nose, I'm gonna go in and use the Lexi Nose Contour Brush. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just kind of like blend up those edges out. Now let's go ahead and contour. Actually just, add the powder on the contour. So I'm gonna contour and bronze at the same time. Alrighty, before I do my blush, I'm gonna go in and add highlight because I feel like once you do your highlight and then you add your blush, I feel like it blends all nicely. So I'm going to add, this is from Victoria's Secret and this is in the shade Impassion. And I believe it's still on store. If not, I will try something similar to it, but I will check and see if it is. It's more of like a nice pinkish tone and it's super, super cute. And I thought it would be perfect for this look. And I'm just gonna grab an Anastasia brush. And I'm actually going on the bridge of the nose. Keep it low and just chin. A little bit on the forehead, the brow. And then I'm actually going to add another highlighter on top, which is like a highlighter blush. This is from NARS and this is in the shade New Order. It's pinkish as well and it has really pretty shimmer. Grab the same brush and add a little bit, right on the cheeks. A little bit on the brow. For blush, I'm gonna go in with NARS and this is in the shade Orgasm. Pretty shade, love it. I'm just gonna add this on the apples of the cheeks. You see, I feel like it just blends everything really smoothly and nicely. Now let's go ahead and finish our lower lash line. So for my lower lash line, I'm gonna do a little different. I'm going to I'm gonna go back with Anastasia. So I'm gonna go back with Beauty Beauty palettes, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Flamingo. So that was like a base. Now I'm gonna go in with ColourPop's Super Shock Shadows, and this is in the shade Dare. It's a very bright purple with shimmer. So I'm actually going to use that same brush and I'm just going to dip it in a little bit and just run it along our lash line. Now with a more of a precision brush, more of a packed brush, I'm going to go in and dip it with the same powder, and then we're just gonna drag it along the lash line. Let's give it more of an intense look. Oh yeah. So we're smoking it out. Now let's add mascara. Alright, so now for my inner corner, I'm going to go in with my palette that I was using before from Beauty Beauty. I'm going to go in with the shade Moon Dust. Alright, now for the lips. First I'm going to line my lips and fill in my lips with this product that I got, and this is from Lock. This is in the shade like purple range. So I'm just going to outline my lips and fill them in with this. On top of this, I'm going to go in with two liquid lipsticks, and these are from the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. So first I'm going to go in with Craft, which is this color right here. I'm going to add a thin layer all over the lips. Now I'm going to go in with Sugar Plum. And let's go ahead and add a layer of Max Fix Plus. So this is the final look. You can always add a little bit more of a like plum color in the outer corner or even black in the outer corner to make your eyes more like a grungy look, but I feel like it's very dramatic and like a vampy and over the top Valentine's Day look. So I'm really impressed and I really like how this came out. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe this video. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And all the products and tools that I use today will be down in my description box. Alright you guys, so I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!